Thanks for connecting. And if you like what you hear, please share.
It's interesting that today we're lonelier than we've ever been. And loneliness and cyberbullying and depression, they're all on the rise, while self-worth is on the fall. And how does that work? I mean, we're more connected than we're ever before, but we're lonelier. And so we wanted to create a place of personal growth and a personal.
Do you want to know how amazing people connect? Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to Marketing with Russ, aka #RussSelfie. Today's episode brought to you by Independent Merchant Brokers, low cost, no cost credit card, debit card processing, and point of sale systems. Also by Hazella Bakery for incredible baked goods and food. Go to Hazella in Lebanon, Oregon. Hello everybody, Russ here with another episode of Marketing with Russ, aka #RussSelfie. I am so excited today for my guest, Jason Lebowitz. He is from Connecticut and we linked up on LinkedIn of all things. You know, it's such an amazing online community today and I'm so excited about that. And before I get into anything, I want to say hey to Jason. How's it going, Jason?
Good, thank you so much. I'm so pumped to be here today.
You are such an awesome guy. I told you from the get-go, we've only been able to talk a couple times, but you just radiate positiveness. And as our friend Brian would say, radiate positive vibes. And, you know, so I just appreciate you so much already. But I wanted to let everybody know that I am Russ Hedge. I'm a coach, motivational speaker. I love to connect. That is what Jason and I have been doing. Love to connect with people. And you can connect with me on russhedge.com. I keep it real simple. Russhedge.com has links to all of my social media, to my email, to my phone number, to anything that you need to connect with me. And you can even schedule time to chat directly with me. And I would love to do that. Love to get to know you. So don't forget that, russhedge.com. Today, we are doing another great episode of Marketing with Russ, where we talk to amazing people that connect. You know, there's so many amazing people around this world that we get to talk to. And today we have one for sure in Jason. He has started a new venture called XXO Connect. And I want to dive into that today. First of all, Jason, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got to where you are today.
Sure. First off, holy energy. I love your energy. How many times have you done that? Because this is professional. I love this. Yeah, we are in a new place right now. We're in a new place where we're in a culture that's losing connection. And while we're more connected than ever before, we're losing the connection to each other, but really to ourselves. And that's what I appreciate you so much, is that we've shared in conversation, one-on-one, in real conversation, without any distractions, and just be able to really get to know each other. And that's, to me, connection is the root of it all. And the culture today seeks external validation and attention to provide temporary artificial happiness. Like, we're seeking that connection externally, but we're not filled internally yet. And so we get caught in these distraction loops, and we're losing connection actually to ourselves. And if we don't have a connection to ourselves, how can we share in these vulnerable, intimate conversations with others? So we are creating XXO Connect, which is a safe space, free of judgment, a platform where we're able to have these types of experiences. And while so many platforms today have been built for connection to others, over time, they've really become comparison to others. We value our worth based on how many likes and followers we have, or we're comparing ourselves to every single buddy else, or we don't want to be judged. And so it was time to eliminate all of that. And that's what we're doing. We're building a platform for connection to self first and then others, and eliminating all of those things that we today know about as social media.
Well, you know, I love the personal connection portion and the authenticity of really being able to dive in with one-on-one connection. And really that's what it's all about. I think social media is great as far as spreading your wings and flying and reaching out to people. And there's so much opportunity, and people that are not quite as energetic and outgoing as I am, have an opportunity to reach out without being quite as vulnerable at the moment. But then it comes to that point where you really want to dive deep and really get to know people. And I think that's why I love to go from your social media platform that's out there today to more of this. So I think this XXO Connect is incredible. So give me a few more details about it, because people are going to want to know more about this. You're just launching, and just go ahead. I'll give you the platform. Go ahead.
Sure. Well, it's interesting that today we're lonelier than we've ever been. And loneliness and cyberbullying and depression, they're all on the rise, while self-worth is on the fall. And how does that work? I mean, we're more connected than we're ever before, but we're lonelier. And so we wanted to create a place of personal growth. And in personal growth, the journey can be it's personal. It's you have to do the inner work. But we wanted to create an environment where it doesn't feel like you're alone. You're supported with community and coaches and connection. And so our platform eliminates all the distraction. We will have weekly live masterclasses with industry experts and all sorts of subjects of mindset, self-love, self-worth, body image, forgiveness. I could go on and on with some of the featured experts that we're going to be bringing on. But every single week, you'll have access to our live masterclasses. Should you miss one of those classes, the content will all be recorded and for our members. We'll have a whole video library of other video content. One of the features that I'm so excited about is our very own XXO Connect video chat, which is a one-on-one video chat with other XXO members, where you don't have to send a link like you do to Zoom or anything else, or an invite. You just pick up your phone or you go on your computer and hit connection, and 24/7, 365 days a year, you can have a one-on-one, a real conversation with another XXO Connect community member. And this is a paid membership, so we do separate. The people who are members are there for the same reason. They're there for personal growth, for transformation. They're there to do that inner work, to eliminate that fear of vulnerability and intimacy. And so we're creating a safe space free of judgment to have these types of conversations with other like-minded people. So I'm so excited about it.
Well, you get me more excited every minute you talk about it. It's interesting because, in my book that I just wrote, Befuddled, Live the Life You Choose, the first 3 chapters are fighting through the noise, be intentional, and purpose in the midst of chaos. And I think that people, like you said, they're trying to fight through the noise of life. Even though there's so much connection, they are more isolated. People are not really intentional, not really knowing their purpose moving forward. And I think when people gain that self-confidence and they gain true connection with others through the collaboration, especially that I've seen in this last year, incredible, through online communities, people will be able to move forward and do so much more and have so much self-worth based on accomplishment and based on real significance in their life. And so, I think your whole concept is incredible. And I think the more that people have that access to that one-on-one connection, the more that will propel them to great things.
Yeah. And they're not only getting to know each other, but they're really getting to know themselves. And we're creating that environment free of distraction where they're able to spend that time, and whatever it is, they might have been holding on to shame or something that they've never discussed before, but in this environment, they can get uncomfortable. They can be comfortable being uncomfortable to share in these conversations. I was on one yesterday. I've been working through it, and the person I was talking to just broke down literally for about 5 minutes crying, but they had the space, a safe space where they're able to share and open up on things that they haven't opened up to.
Right.
And we were able to have a real conversation. I mean, I get goosebumps thinking about it, but those are the conversations where to have an environment like that where anytime you want to have a conversation, I don't have to send a link or invite, I can just go on. Or maybe I just want to go through the video content library and watch videos of different subjects and spend that time with myself, that quiet time, and really to not only understand certain things, really about myself.
Right. Well,
yeah, it's like a training ground for connection, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, and I think true connection is really, I mean, we throw the term friends around, and that's not bad. Being friends on whatever level is a good thing. But I think true connection is where you really become real friends, really connected, almost like a family type feel, where people feel the freedom to actually communicate and talk to people. And, I think today people need that now more than ever, because of the isolation that we've encountered. And then people, I think it's really drawn that out, because we had that, people were isolated before, people still had issues before, but it's really kind of thrown everybody into that isolation. And so it's, I think, kind of amplified some of the things going on in people's lives. So I think this is so awesome, and we could talk all day long, but I want you to give the information on how people connect with you and how they connect with XXO Connect.
XXOconnect.com.
Okay.
They can go right to the site and connect through there. I'm on LinkedIn, but you can connect through XXOconnect.com as well. It's the easiest way to get a hold of me.
So, hey, before we go, I wanted to ask you, so you live in Connecticut, and you and I haven't really talked a lot about family or what you like to do for fun. Tell me about that real quick.
For fun, I this is my fun. If I could tell you, building this out, and this is my fun. It really is. And my son, I have a 12-year-old son, and he's involved in this with me. He actually does a lot of, he built out the website and the content and kind of putting things together and the videos. And when you see these things, you'd say there's no way there's a 12-year-old behind some of this visuals and production, but him and I, that's our fun, is learning together how to build this out. To me, I mean, it's all about the connection, and not only, I mean, this whole thing comes from my own personal journey, but then it provides a different type of connection with my son, where him and I are able to explore how to put these things together too. So it's a training for all of us. It's a beautiful bonding experience.
That's awesome. Well, it's great to be able to do things together with your family and with your kids. And that's so awesome. So, hey, everybody, we're going to connect to all of Jason's information in the show notes. And so xxoconnect.com and Jason Lebowitz on Instagram, if I can say that, not Instagram, LinkedIn. There you go. I'll say the right platform. And I will actually link to that so you can go right to it, so you don't have to listen to what I said wrong. Anyway, hey, it's so great to see you all here today. We appreciate you. And every week we're bringing you Amazing People Connect. Mondays and Thursdays we'll release by 8 a.m. every Monday and Thursday, a new podcast with a new amazing person that connects. And we thank you so much for being here today. Until we see you again, have a great day and a great life. See you later. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for joining us for this week's episode of Marketing with Russ, aka #RussSelfie. Be sure to subscribe in your favorite podcast app so that you don't miss a single episode. Have an amazing day.